Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here to some more Fan Fridays, and this is something that there's been rumblings about since like the start of Pokemon Sun and Moon. What happens if we get Beast Boost onto a Slaking? How insane will the devastation be? Is it even possible to make this happen reliably? Well, let's see what happens, especially now that Stakataka skill swaps that Beast Boost, and it is one of the more reliable and durable Pokemon. Also, I want to know how Stakataka survives this. Because, I mean, an Earthquake is going to be ridiculous, and we have that on Excadrill, which is a very powerful ground-type Pokemon, and then following that up with Tyranitar, so Focus Sash, in theory, doesn't seem like it would work. Like, Earthquake, Rock Slide, Stakataka is gone. Let's see what else we can get out of this. So, Tyranitar actually going to Protect on this first turn, just in case there's, like, something scary from that. Also, because Earthquake would affect the Tyranitar, and do we got Berry? Do we got... What's happening here with the Stakataka? Alright, it is a Focus Sash. So fortunately, Stakataka not going to have to worry about the weather to do anything about that. Excadrill will lose off that Life Orb, and then a Bulk Up from the Slaking, already wanting those stats. Slaking's like, yo, who cares about that, Beast, yeah, who cares about that Beast Boost? I'm already looking to sweep anyways. So actually tanking that Earthquake, the Life Orb Earthquake, really well. That's going to be some speed priority messing with on that Trick Room. I thought I was just going to be using that skill swap and going for it, but I guess actually playing the Trick Room Slaking with all of this, and against a very fast team, should work out pretty well. As one of the slowest Pokemon in the game, that skill swap is going to happen, and Slaking will get another Bulk Up with that. So now almost taking no damage from the Excadrill. Does have to worry a little bit about the Zapdos. And we're going to see what happens. So yeah, that's going to be the Earthquake. Stakataka goes down. Zapdos is immune. Slaking takes nothing right there. But now it doesn't have to worry about the Truant ability. So effectively, it's just a free-roaming legendary Pokemon. Takes a little bit from Sandstorm, but I mean, it can slack off. And as long as we have another supportive Pokemon really helping out, like Oranguru, I mean, I guess when you have a Oranguru, you don't even need to do that. So Excadrill will be protecting this turn. It's like, okay, now this is when, like, you know, Trick Room's been going for a while. This is where, like, things start to get crazy, huh? But that's going to be Slack Off, healing Slaking, and then instructing the Slack Off. All right. I didn't completely expect that. Also, Slaking being slower than the Oranguru is really good for the way this team is built up. So 100% of your hit points in one turn, just like that. And then Zapdos is going to come in with that Heat Wave. So the opponent actually wasting that Protect turn on a potential healing turn. I mean, that would have been time turning around. Like, Slaking, even at that health, could one-shot whatever it wants. It's at +2 on the attack, +2 on defenses. Zapdos goes down, Excadrill goes down. But Slaking still choosing to Bulk Up and then getting instructed off of that. So there's no damage. Like, there's absolutely no damage coming from the Excadrill right now. The most damage is going to be from the Zapdos. I mean, even a Thunderbolt wouldn't be scary because Zapdos is more of a tanky Pokemon. So this is just Trick Room Slaking, but it also has Beast Boost on the side. I wasn't expecting this much setup. I thought I was going to, like, exploit one KO and then just use that to snowball, but it got set up really well, and that's going to be it. So Oranguru will go down off of that Earthquake with all that damage focus, so now it's going to be effectively Slaking for the carry, and running low on Trick Room could be a problem, but not really, because again, Slaking just turns around and kills anything that it wants to, and Sharpedo now shows up. Alright, so Sharpedo's going to protect out this Trick Room turn, maybe soak up a hit, or maybe trade protects with the Excadrill. Slaking has Fling for the Iron Ball. Oh, that's how he does it. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so that's going to be Beast Boost. Attack's going to go up. Rock Slide's going to do its thing. Protecting itself, okay. Yeah. So, not, like... So that's how Slaking was able to be slow. I thought, again, I was like, wait a second. Shouldn't Slaking have enough speed to where it's actually faster than the Oranguru, even at, like, the lowest speed possible? So then flinging the Iron Ball on the last turn of Trick Room to now turn it around and start outspeeding Pokemon. Like, if it outspeeds Tyranitar, just KOs it, that's going to be amazing to watch. And then we do have a lot of threat from the Sharpedo, because it can Mega into something, or not. Just going to eat the Iron Head from Slaking. Life Orb has already just ruined this Pokemon as well. And then Dark-type move. What? Where's, like, the water move for in case they protect or something? Never mind, that's Ghost, not Dark. It looks kind of the same, but not really. Okay, so Destiny Bond, as Slaking goes for the slack off, getting outsped. So, I mean, now, yeah, you just can't hit the Sharpedo, and Sharpedo gets a free waterfall onto whatever it wants. So, Sharpedo's actually going to avoid that rock slide. Oh, wait, never mind. Z-Destiny Bond is center of attention, but wasn't able to get it because of getting outsped by the Excadrill? And then... Now I'm confused. Did I like, get offset on the turns or something? But either way, Sharpedo's going to protect right now. And then Excadrill is going to go for that rock slide. And then, yeah, so I guess the opponent's just trying to get as much flinch as possible, even though the damage isn't really doing too much. That's going to be Slaking with the Play Rough on Tyranitar. +4, actually +5 because of that previous Beast Boost. Now at max attack Slaking. Oof. And then you just hit. And then you just win. See, I think Sharpedo could have just gone for like a Waterfall or even an Aqua Jet. Like, Aqua Jet doesn't even matter. That's going to be a dead Excadrill. So Kangaskhan comes in. Kangaskhan's not going to be able to do any damage, and the Hacker goes down. So there we go, guys. See, that's the unfortunate thing about the battle spot right now, just filled with cheated shiny Pokemon. Almost no legitimacy. Because remember, guys, it's not common to have a single shiny Pokemon, let alone a single shiny competitive Pokemon, let alone a full team of shiny competitive Pokemon that you're bringing to the battle spot, and then seeing it just back-to-back and non-stop on Fan Fridays, because it's just not something that should happen. So Sharpedo comes in with that Destiny Bond, just in case. Like, I don't think you need to camp that Destiny Bond with this going on, but also I really like the idea. I really like the idea. Wow, Sharpedo not getting one shot right there, but almost getting taken down. And then the Sandstorm's finishing off, so actually that didn't work. But I like the idea. Center of attention, even for one turn. Like, even if the Destiny Bond fails, like, for some reason, because if Sharpedo's eating a hit, it's going to go down because it's that frail. But center of attention on a Destiny Bond out of nowhere like that, by slacking a turn of setup. You know, that could be the turn that it needs to slack off to survive or something. So that's going to be Drain Punch onto Slaking. All of this damage, really trying to break it down. Kangaskhan just... like surviving whatever. That's going to be Sandstream, or not Sandstorm, just Sandstorm, and Slaking gets the slack off anyways, so it's going to be just fine. But that Fling Iron Ball was clutch. I like that. I like that because it's an insane amount of damage. I believe that's like a 100 base power Fling. So actually converting a lot of damage on a lot of stats, and then you might find some outspeeds at some point as well. So that's going to be Iron Head, Drain Punch. We're watching all this happen. I mean, at this point, except for a critical hit, which would end the game, all you really have to do is just slack off until Excadrill dies to its own Life Orb, and then you one-shot the Kangaskhan. That's why I feel you could have maybe converted damage a little faster, like just play rough under Trick Room, get that +3 KO or the +2 KO with an Instruct or something, then start Beast Boosting off of that. Sandstorm's going to subside, and yeah, you can... it's a tough call. Play rough misses, bad things happen. Oh man, Excadrill on that, and then slack off. Just guaranteeing securing the win right there. Now, Excadrill, gonna be fine. Loses to Life Orb. What are we going to see? GG? I'm about to say, like, that'd be funny if, you know, Slaking, just keep spamming that slack off. You know, the opponent's dead anyways, and that is going to be the battle. So let's go and pop in another one, see what happens. Now, one thought I did have inside the battle that I thought would be pretty cool is if there was a way of somehow getting Slaking to where it would Beast Boost off of the speed. Because remember, guys, Beast Boost ignores stat changes. So that means if you're using, like, say, just Bulk Up or anything like that, if the attack is lower than the speed initially, that means Beast Boost is still going to buff the speed, which means we have, like, this snowballing speed craziness on the Slaking. But I don't even know if it's possible to kind of just get it to work like that. Even, like, you wouldn't even want Timid Nature, though, because then that means you're starting to do more detriment than the speed boosting is worth. But it could be really cool. Like, if you come out, say, at +2 with the attack defense boosting on a Bulk Up, and then you actually come out with the Iron Ball KO for a speed boost, +1 100 speed, and then starting to, like, get outspeeds on that, could be really interesting, but I think that's why we have the Trick Room instead. And then we make a moderate conversion off of that, but I really like it. You're hiding 100 speed, and then still utilizing it with the Trick Room very effectively, and then allowing you to instruct off of that. So let's see how the setup goes once again. Hopefully this battle doesn't go as slowly. I would have liked to see it be a little faster. Like I said, there could have been times where you convert quicker and then still would have had as much KO pressure. But I mean, again, giving those defensive boosts in the end did cause Slaking to win the 2v1, because if it didn't have +4 on defenses like it did from the Bulk Up, might have just gotten KO. So Stakataka, opposing Stakataka, wide guarding the potential Stakataka Earthquake, because yeah, that's actually a very dangerous Earthquake. That's actually a really good idea from the opponent. The opponent is just baiting Earthquakes all day long. Slaking is going to get that Bulk Up, and then we're going to see the Trick Room. But so, actually the setup turn for the opponent not going to go good at all. So it's like, yeah, all right, Trick Room. I will Trick Room that. And then the opponent's like, oh, cool, I'm going to be able to have that speed priority against Slaking. No, because Iron Ball. So Stakataka coming in with that Iron Defense. Looking scary, but still able to be taken down. Wait. Okay. Because now I was like thinking about it, I'm like, wait a second. Does Iron Ball only cut the speed by half and not make you the slowest? And it's Lagging Tail that makes you the slowest? Because I'm like, how is Stakataka still faster? I realized that, which is what threw me off of the Iron Ball to begin with. So pointed stones float in the air around your team. Yeah, and then Stakataka still using that Iron Defense. That's okay. And what is this? Okay, so now we have Truant, right. Oh, that means Stakataka gets to skill swap Truant onto another Pokemon. That's fun. So Naligo going to use Toxic Spice. I mean, Toxic Poison doesn't really matter. Slaking, it's now Stakataka. If it never leaves the field, those Poison Spikes never matter. So now Landorus comes in, going to go for that Intimidate, but I mean, Bulk Up offsets that, getting a KO offsets that, and I'm wondering how Stakataka is going to deal with this. So Iron Head from the opponent, no damage, because it's just Iron Defense boosting and stuff like that, and then skill swapping, I would have done that, because you can't really predict the switch. Ego isn't something that's really worth the Truant. But now we got Beast Boost back on Stakataka. Slaking with a Bulk Up, and now what else do you do? Like, Stakataka isn't meant to be on the field this long. It survived the Truant turn even. Now the opponent, Stakataka, doesn't get to do anything, and then we Rock Slide. All right, Trick Room Rock Slide. Might find a flinch, slide bits of damage, anything helps, especially when you're trying to boost on that Slaking, because then Landorus just eats something and goes down. Eject button, though. Into Toxapex. I mean, there's a lot of poison in play for the team, but it's not applying yet, and Stakataka is just setting up, or not Stakataka, Slaking is just setting up the crazy damage. Alright, Twisted Dimensions return normal. I think Stakataka is somehow alive long enough to actually survive and then get a second round of Trick Room off. So Slaking's Fling with the Iron Ball. Big Fling onto Toxapex, and it's enough to KO one of the tankiest Pokemon in the game. And then that is going to be the Beast Boosting Snowball right there. So it's like, yeah, if you're going for the defenses. Also, if you didn't attack invest, and you split the defenses, so split defensive investments Slaking with max speed would make it unkillable. And even, actually, so yeah, if we did have that speed beast boost, and then we were able to outspeed into bulk ups and slack offs, I think it could go really well. So now we're just going for the ultimate infinite snowball of death and destruction right there. As Slaking now stacks crazy beast boost. Intimidate doesn't matter. The Rock Slide from the Stakataka, that's going to be pretty solid for no damage, but flinches. I think that's literally doing 1 damage. Truant applies, and the opponent's just gone. So this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. I got what I wanted. Faster battle, high-paced action. Once the Slaking decided to turn it on, couldn't stop it. I don't know why the opponent's Stakataka keeps spamming that. I guess spam Wide Guard for the Rock Slide, but doesn't really matter too much. It's not like there's an Earthquake on this Slaking. Whew. The crit, though, still not really mattering too much. And why not? Just play rough with the Naligo. Naligo has special defense, right? So almost no defense, not very effective hit, doesn't matter. It's going to be resisted, not enough. And then Beast Boost, putting Slaking at max, I believe. And then there's a Gyro Ball. Ah! So showing another move that really didn't accomplish much, because even match, no speed. So, switching out the Stakataka, going into Sharpedo. Sharpedo should be able to bring the wetness to the party that needs to just KO the Stakataka. Bad Poison, Pointed Stone. So the opponent actually trying to get a lot of setup, but unmovable. If he got 1 KO, you can snowball it, but Slaking just completely unbreakable. Truant comes into play, and Sharpedo. I don't want to see that Z Destiny Bond. Please no. Yeah, there's an Aqua Jet, so some good damage going to tag in. That's a lot, though. Iron Defense, I forgot about that. So now we're trying to break through that iron defense. Play rough, though. That's a surprising amount of damage. Oh, okay. I was about to say, if that wasn't a crit, I would have been floored. Trying to rock blast. Doesn't even get good RNG. And then one more round should do it. Aqua Jet, play rough. Boom. That's going to be a KO. So the opponent's Stakataka, actually interesting on that setup. Had enough going for it. And that's a forfeit. So there we go, guys. The ultimate thing that everyone's wanted. And then I don't even think the Beast Boost is necessary. It's just that Stakataka or Ain Trick Room with that. It's just the Trick Room Iron Ball that absolutely broke Slaking right there. And I think that's amazing. So guys, enjoy the battle. I'll see you in the next Fan Fridays.